Hey guys, welcome once again to Amnesia The Dark Descent. I keep wanting to say Amnesia a Machine for Pigs, but that's not it. Nor is it Amnesia Justine, which I will play. I will play both of them, hopefully. So, last time we found this, it's called the Shadow, but Daniel doesn't know that yet. So, we have to find a way to break through it. And no other way is better than by, well, poking around, sticking our nose into things that we shouldn't be. You know, kinda like Scooby-Doo. And, yeah, their gang. If I'm not mistaken, there is a tinderbox somewhere in one of these, there we go. But I think that there's also one hidden. I don't know. It might be later on in the game. Or not. I don't know. Forget. There we go. It's control. Alright. So. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. So, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else over here. I want to say that there's something up in one of these bookshelves. Let me grab a box and, you know. Okay. I guess I was wrong. It wouldn't be the first time that I was wrong. Alright, so where to next? Let's see, we've got wine cellar and a laboratory. If I'm not mistaken, I need a key. Yeah, I've played through this bit before. You can find it in another video somewhere. It is locked and will not open without a key. Okay, so no need to go to the laboratory yet. I mean, right, all that's over here on this side is that, but did I check over here? I want to make sure that I'm thorough and get everything that I can. I don't want to miss a single thing. Until it gets to the point, you know, like later on in the game, where there's monsters chasing after me every 5 seconds. It's like, oh, okay, you guys can have it, don't worry. I'm fine. Okay, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. What a shame. So. Oh, it's so pretty. I bet Daniel at this point is like, I wish I never came to this castle. I wish I just stayed home. You know what would make that worse? If it was a child, you know, screaming out in fear. There's nothing more scary in a game than a ghostly, like, child's voice. It's like, that is... I don't know, to me that is like #1 fear. Archives. Tinder! And that's just her. Whoa. I need to change the mouse sensitivity. But I'll do that later. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Now, I'm not sure if these are about Daniel or if they're about Alexander. I think that they're maybe about Alexander. I don't know. It could be about someone else, or it could be about everybody, or it could be about no one at all. Alright. So. Nope.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought, and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Alright, so they are apparently Daniel was a archaeologist or something of the sort, and he went on an archaeology dig. Did he say where they went in the archaeology dig? Diaries. In Algeria. Okay, so I'm not sure where Algeria is. I think it's maybe in Egypt. I'm not sure. I'm not the brightest when it comes to telling people where to go and this kind of stuff. Okay. Alright, so let me check. There's always the possibility there's something else in these rooms. This is not my castle. I can make it as big of a mess as I want. Plus, it's not like anyone's actually living here anymore, you know. It's pretty barren. Now, you see, with Daniel, I don't, like, he's wanting to get out, I'm guessing, and I don't see why he just doesn't, you know, build, like, some kind of structure to go up there. If I were me, or if I were Daniel, I am me, so it's not a question of if I were me. It's just, if I were Daniel, Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services to the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Alright, so we have a new character introduced. His name is Wilhelm. And apparently he is Alexander's slave. He was contracted to be Alexander's slave for 3 years. And whether Alexander kept to his end of the deal, I don't know. How many? 15. I got 15 tinder boxes. Alright. For some reason, I was thinking that was how many I had, but I wasn't sure. But, like I said, whether Alexander kept up his end of the bargain and recommended Wilhelm's services to the Order of the Black Eagle, I don't know. My guess is no. Alexander doesn't seem to be that type of person to go and do things for other people. I mean, Alexander seems to be, you know... Okay, I thought that was a no. But Alexander seems to be the type of person who's only out for himself. You know. That was creepy. Heavy oyster tinderbox. Hey. So, we got another note, but let me check these. Tinderbox. Alright, so there's nothing there. Alright, so...
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Alright, so I'm wondering if Daniel wrote these, like, as this all happened, or if this is like his, the note that he left for himself after he took the amnesia drink, it's like as a reminder, as storytelling to the part of him that no longer remembers. So, that was the study. Alright, so we go into the old tombs. Alright, so... I mean, there's so many things about this game that is just possible that you don't... Okay. Holy crap, there is a monster playing a piano. I don't want to waste all my oil. I hate these. Oil! Tinder! 18 tinder boxes. How many oils do I have? 3. Alright, so... I have a full oil, or lantern, whatever. Oh, why not? So, I don't know. There's been a lot of things that have puzzled me about this game over the years. It won't open. It's locked. Local history. Alright, that'll be interesting. Someone is, doesn't want to share their piano with me. Which is okay. It's fine. I'll just go get my own piano. And I'll play it however badly. I said I'll play it however badly I wish. Alright, so... on we travel. exactly it. See, I found my own piano. Can't play it. Apparently I don't have the hands for it. Tinder, thank you.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Alright, so they're trying to reinforce the building, or I'm guessing the shadow, because they know that it's on the way and it's gonna get hard. So, yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a tinderbox up here somewhere. Or I could be completely wrong and just walking up on this bookshelf for no reason at all. Alright, no reason at all? Okay. Oh boy. And that was the floor plans, so that's a lot of floor plans. I mean, I wonder why they needed so many. Alright, maps. Alright, so we are stuck. Well, not stuck. I'll always find a way out. But no! Apparently whatever was inside was enough to give him a heart attack.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Alright, so, impossible geometry, I mean... I've taken geometry and it's not really all that impossible. And apparently I've forgotten how to throw. Alright, so...
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alright, so I'm thinking this is going to be the last bit in this part of Amnesia The Dark Descent. And I think we all know Alright, so yeah, once I get that. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough. With their absent-minded handling of the human vessels, the sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest, and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whether comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Alright, so I guess that was a note from Alexander. So, he, like I said earlier, he never really intended to free Wilhelm and his... he never planned to give Wilhelm and his men Alright, so I'm gonna leave that as the end of this part. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys next time. Remember, like the video, favorite, and possibly even subscribe if you haven't already. You know, I post videos every day. It may take all day to upload, but, you know, I'm always good in the end. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!